Hi traders, Ken Calhoun here with another winning trade in my live trading room in the stock JD. It's one of my longtime favorites. When it runs and breaks out, it tends to do so reasonably strong. Let's take a look at the exact entry and exit trade management strategy and how it works. As always, all information is for educational use only. Be sure to join my live room at tradingtheopen.com. So how did I get the party started? Well, I've just bought 150 shares. Kind of make this easier to follow up on. So I bought 150 shares at 30.85. Okay, so 150 at 30.85, which is right here. Okay, so that's where the initial trade was put on. And the reason for that was it's a bullish cup. It was a 2-day high breakout continuation. So I had a 150 share buy order in, $4,600. Now the first sell I didn't make much money on. The first sell was a partial 2/3 of the position exit for 100 share sale. And I screen capped this out of my Fidelity brokerage, so I'm going to put in these order flow in front of you. So I bought 30.85 and I used an automatic 20-cent trailing stop. And so it sold me at 30.97 up here. So I bought in at 85 and I got sold out at 30.97. So that was only a 12-cent move on 100 shares. That's only $12. But the thing that I wanted to communicate to you or teach you is this whole thing about partial exits. So I was in at 150 and I used a trailing stop on 100 shares, which locked in a small profit, got shaken out. So that's fine. It's all profit. But I let the remaining 1/3 of the position ride with a slightly larger stop loss, and that one went all the way up to 31.31 before selling. So I sold near the exact top of the day, within 20 cents or so of the exact top of the day. So that's how I avoided getting shaken out of here with these. As I was using, I think it was a 40 or 50 cent trailing stop on this. So the lesson learned is as follows. When you put on a trade, however many shares, use 2 different stops and scale out of the trade. Use a tight stop on the majority of the shares. So in this case, 2/3 of the shares. I was in 150 shares. I closed out 100 shares for a small profit here, and the remaining 50 shares went all the way up to 31. It survived all the way up to 31.31 before selling out, and I guess it was on this pullback because that was a good 30-40 cents. So anyway, so in here at 30.85, out here at 31.31. And that's pretty respectable. That's a 46-cent run. Almost 50 cents on a $30 stock is fine for a day trade. So that's a strategy, an example of the kind of strategy that I teach my members with live real trade examples in my live trading room at www.tradingtheopen.com. It's a little more sophisticated than the gambling, hey, let's trade thousands of shares of a cheap stock and hope it runs approach that you may have seen elsewhere by foolhardy young people that don't know how to trade. An experienced trader, you always use position sizing. And of course, the more experience you get, you use larger share size. But in here, out 100 up here, and then out the remaining 30 way up here at the 31.31 is where it got closed out. That's how you help a trade survive and squeeze more profit out of it. Also, too, what happens to me oftentimes is maybe the initial one, in this case, they were both winners, but oftentimes you'll get into a trade and it'll shake down maybe 15-20 cents and stop you out. If you stop out the whole position, kind of that's it. You just got to retry or re-enter a new order. Instead, I'll let half or 2/3 of the position get shaken out initially, but let the remainder, maybe 25-30% of the trade, stay alive with a larger initial stop loss. So I'm minimizing my upfront risk by stopping out smart and small on the majority of the initial trade, but letting the remainder of the trade spread its wings and fly with a slightly larger stop loss, which didn't get shaken out. So in this case, they were both winners. So another good example. Anyways, I hope to see all of you in my live room at tradingtheopen.com. I'm Ken Calhoun, longtime active day trader with real money P&L proof of real money trades here on Friday, April 5th, 2019. Best wishes for success, and I'll see you in the live room. Bye for now.